Hello, I'm David Chaston with 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz. This week, get everything you need to know in 90 seconds to 9 o'clock, including news that Chinese consumers are losing confidence in their prospects. But first, sales of new American single-family homes surged in August to their highest level in more than 6 years. They were a third higher than the same month a year earlier and 18% above the July level. This is in contrast to sales of existing homes, pointing to a desire by buyers for new over used. Overall, American housing markets are recovering only gradually against a backdrop of relatively high unemployment and sluggish wage growth. Now the Americans are starting to worry about their rising exchange rate and its consequences to growth. New York Fed boss William Dudley, the only regional Fed chief permanently on the FOMC, voiced these concerns. Sentiment among Chinese consumers is at its lowest level since the fourth quarter of 2011, dragged down by a sharp drop in how Chinese are thinking about their job prospects. The Westpac MNI China Consumer Sentiments Index came in at 113.8 points in the third quarter of 2014, the worst quarterly outcome since the 112.8 reading almost 3 years ago. The biggest reason was growing concerns around employment, where the survey fell for its fourth straight month during September to its lowest level since February 2009. Australia's central bank issued its financial stability review late yesterday and said investors there are starting to distort the nation's housing market, and it is discussing possible measures with other regulators to strengthen lending practices. US Treasury yields rose for the first time in 5 days as the American government received the lowest demand for a 5-year note auction this year. Investors are betting the Federal Reserve is moving closer to raising interest rates. However, longer-dated US Treasury 10-year bond yields slipped again today on Wall Street and are now at 2.54%. The oil price is still weak, but just essentially unchanged at just under $92 a barrel, and the Brent benchmark is just on $97 a barrel today. Gold has fallen again, is now at $1,217 an ounce. We start today with our currency reasonably stable over the past 24 hours and now just on 80.7 US cents, low against the Aussie at 90.9 Aussie cents, and the TWI is down to 78.2. I'm David Chaston. That was 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz.